Hey you guys, we're talking about the Steam Weaver today by Conair. This is what it looks like. It's pink, it's got ceramic bars, it's pretty long, it's actually a pretty big tool. Okay, so the bars are made of ceramic, and the reason it's called the Steam Weaver is because these little barrels here, you see those teeny little tiny holes? That's where the steam comes out. So in order to get steam, you have to add water. There's a little compartment right here that you slide out, and you fill this with water. Now to fill it, this little rubber thing in the corner peels off, starting up here. You peel it off, and then right in this corner is going to be a hole for you to put the water in. You can only use distilled water, or also known as deionized water. You can't use it straight from the tap. Some people do, but I used distilled, and this is what I got, and I really like it, so I'm going to keep using distilled. You can buy like a big jug of it, like a milk-sized jug from the grocery store, pretty cheap, it's not expensive. So you fill this with water, or even just like halfway. Like I honestly didn't need the entire compartment to do my hair. I filled it maybe 3/4, and I had this much left over, so really it didn't use that much. So now we're gonna slide it back in place. So it's back in. Now there's a little button in here. You see how there's this little rubber part right there? Well, to line up with it on the other side, there's also one here. Now this one is to control whether the steam is on or off. Down here it's off, up here it's on. So if you just want to go with heat, you just flip this down and turn it off. Now the rest of the buttons here on the side, this right here is the on and off button, and this bar controls the level of temperature, not how strong the steam is, but the temperature. So all the way up to the top you can see is high, and then the middle is medium, which is what I used, and then there's low. It took 30 seconds to heat up completely. When I turned it on, I had it plugged in, I had the water already inside. This little light started to blink, and it kept blinking, and when it stopped blinking, I assumed it was ready, and it was. So I took little segments of my hair, like it says in the instructions, just kind of push the rest of it back, so I'm left with about this much here, and excuse me, I want to put it this way, you want the bars to be upward. So I put my hair inside, and I held it together on the other end right here like this for about 3 seconds, and I would let go, and then I would gradually make my way down. Now you see where this bar is right here, how it's going to make a little dent? You want to line this bar up exactly where this one was, so that the waves will be continuous instead of all wonky, like here's a wave and then there's a ton of space and then there's another wave. That's how you do the rest of the hair. Another piece of advice is pinning the hair up. Some people like to take the upper half of their hair, put it up on top, and work with just the lower layer. I actually do it a little bit differently. What I do is I separate one side. I do my hair kind of in thirds. So I kind of start with the back here, and then what I do is I just kind of flip it to the back, and then I do a bit more, flip that to the back, flip that to the back, and then I start on the other side, flip that to the back, flip it again, and I just keep going until I make it all the way around. And that's how I got my hair to be like this. My hair is color treated. I got it ombre with red, and red is a very hard color to keep, I learned. And it has done no damage to my hair. It's not dry, it didn't burn. The color is the same as it always has been done, so I am fairly confident that I can say it is safe for color treated hair. As far as permed hair goes, I'm uncertain. I don't have permed hair. I've never permed it before. But if you have color, obviously put some kind of heat protection on. I actually didn't use any this time, and the ceramic worked really well. I probably should have, but I was too lazy. I wanted to get right to the point, and I think the hair came out great. It's smooth, it's in place, and it shines. Like, I love how the waves are so obvious. Like, I can actually see them, and it didn't take forever to heat up like some other tools that I've been trying. So thumbs up to Conair, and I would say that I'd purchase it again, but I'm hoping that I won't have to. So yes, I definitely love it. I it will probably be one of my go-to tools from now on if I'm going to go out somewhere. Thanks.